Happy morning. Today we are going to learn the prose question answers, celebration of being alive by Dr. Barnard. What were Dr. Barnard's feelings when he was hospitalized after an accident? Dr. Barnard experienced not only agony and fear, but also anger. Agony, fear, and anger. He asked himself why that accident should happen to them. Question 2. When and where did the accident occur? The accident occurred when Dr. Barnard and his wife were crossing the road. 3. How was the unattended trolley put to use? So here the question, the nurse unattended the trolley. So it was used, and the question is, how was it used? The two boys took up the roles of a driver and a mechanic of the unattended food trolley. The mechanic, who was totally blind, was galloping along behind the trolley. The driver, who had only one arm, steered the trolley by scraping his foot on the floor. So it looks so pity how the boy sitting down and with his love, he's scraping. Scraping means just ஒரு காலை கீழே வச்சுட்டு ஒரு காலால் நொண்டி நொண்டி இந்த இழுத்துக்கிட்டே, ஸோ தட் இஸ் ஸ்க்ராப்பிங். ஸோ ஹீ இஸ் ஆக்டிங் ஆஸ் அ டிரைவர். ஒன் ஹூ இஸ் சிட்டிங், ஒன் ஹூ இஸ் ஸ்டாண்டிங் இஸ் த மெக்கானிக். ஹீ இஸ் galloping. Just he was coming behind the trolley. Question 4. Who encouraged the boys who took up the roles of a driver and a mechanic of the food trolley? The rest of the patients encouraged them by their laughter and shouts of encouragement. Question 5. What does Dr. Barnard compare this entertainment to? Dr. Barnard compares this entertainment to Grand Prix and Indian police 500 car race. So now here, entertainment. When a small baby does something differently, we all encourage by clapping and laughter. So the same way, these two small boys did a very good work, the work of the nurse. So it is said as an entertainment and compared to Grand Prix Indianapolis 500 car race. Question 6. What was the profound lesson that Dr. Barnard learned from the boys? The joy of living is the most important in the world. What we have lost is not important, but what we have left is important. This was the profound lesson that Dr. Barnard learned from the two boys. So this is the moral theme of the lesson, that what is important. It is the joy of living. We should live our life joyfully. So we should not feel sad or bad what we have lost. We should be happy of what we have at present. Question 7. How did the boy who played the mechanic lose his eyesight? We know the two boys, the driver and the mechanic, were differently abled. So now the mechanic was blind. The reason for being blind is explained here. When the boy was 7 years old, his drunken mother threw a lantern at his father. It missed and hit the boy's head. Then he suffered severe third-degree burns on the upper part of his body and lost both his eyes. So it's very pathetic because of his mother and father. He lost his eyesight. Question 8. What were the problems the trolley driver suffered from? The trolley driver had a hole in his heart. Dr. Barnard has successfully closed the hole in the boy's heart. As he had a malignant tumor of the bone, he came back to the hospital. A few days before the race, his shoulder and arm were amputated. So the driver was differently abled with one arm and the mechanic was blind. So we have learned 8 question answers. Already you have learned clearly from the video the prose lesson. So we have learned the question answers, the important question answers of this prose lesson. Revise and try to understand. Learn better to score good marks. Thank you.